Yo, what's up everyone? Hope everyone's having a good day. Today I'm going to be showing what I like to call a kind of puzzle-like effect within After Effects. You can use this as just a standard effect, a transition, whatever you like. Let's just get straight to it. Here I've got some footage from Lil Yachty with one of his music videos with Lyrical Lemonade. As you can see, he's kind of standing still and then he starts dancing when the beat hits. The first thing we're going to do is navigate to the point where you want the effect to end. So you usually want to do it like at the beat or where there's something's happening in your scene. So I kind of want mine to happen where he kind of puts his arm out at the last second. And then when he finishes putting his arm out is when the effect finishes. So now I've navigated to that point. I'm going to separate the clips. I click on the clip and clicking Command-Shift-D. That's just going to separate the two clips. And then I am going to drag the start of the clip up and then rename these clip 1, clip 2. Now on this first clip here, what we're going to start doing is we're going to rotoscope different areas of Lil Yachty's body. If you don't know how to rotoscope, I've got a video on my channel right here. It's a 2-minute tutorial, but I'm guessing most of you know how to rotoscope already. For this effect, you can rotoscope out as many areas as you want. For this one, I'm just going to do his head, jumper here, and his pants and shoes. But you know, you can do anywhere from 1 pieces to 10 pieces of this puzzle-like effect. It's completely up to you. Just letting you guys know, this video is sponsored by my editing packs. If you want to do effects just like these but without all the hours and hours of editing, my effects are literally drag and drops and just one-click effects to be done within seconds. If you want crazy effects that can be done in seconds, go check the link in the description and copy yourself a pack now. You won't regret it. Let's get back to it. Now I'm going to start the process of rotoscoping his head, then his body, and then his pants, and I'll get back to you when I've done that. Remember to click freeze when you're done because it'll make this effect a lot more easier and less laggy to use. For each body part you want to rotoscope, make sure to click the clip here, duplicate it by clicking Command-D, and then just deleting the roto brush like that, and then continuing with the next part of the body. Alright, so as you can see, I've just labeled each part of the body here, and if I go through and turn them off one by one, we have the head at the top, the body in the middle, and the legs at the bottom. Now just duplicate it one more time and delete the roto brush and rename that back to clip 1, and then drag that underneath all your rotoscoped out body parts. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to our clip 1 over here, select it, and also deselect all our rotoscopes. We're then going to start rotoscoping out the full body here of the shot. Once you got the body rotoscoped out, don't freeze it. Go up to your effects controls and click invert foreground/background. What that's going to do is it's going to select everything except the body in the shot, and you'll know it worked if it has a purple outline around your shot. Then you can go ahead and freeze it. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go back to our composition and we're going to navigate to our content aware fill panel. If you can't find it, go to your window and just tick content aware fill. Then we're going to navigate to the start of our clip and just click generate fill layer. What that's going to do is it's going to take some time and it's going to just use AI to fill in the empty space there to what it thinks should be in that space. And this is what should happen when it is done. And this is where you should get something like this, where the background is filled in to match the empty space. Now what we're going to do is we're going to move this fill layer underneath all the rotoscopes and we're going to turn these back on. Now what we can do is we can start animating each different body part. So I'm going to go down to the legs first, go to transform and keyframe rotation and position. I'm going to put these keyframes at the end of the clip. So that's where they end up, and I'm going to navigate back to the start. Just move the position to which I want the legs to start at. You want them starting out of frame, so just move the body part in the direction that you want it out of the frame. And then I'm just going to move the rotation to like a random amount like that. I'm going to select all of these, right click and ease in, and that looks good to me. That looks great. Now I'm going to go and do the exact same thing with the body and the head, just in different directions. Another thing I think that will look good is actually adjusting the scale too. So just moving that down to the end and doing the scale at around 10, I think will look really cool as well. So it's kind of transforming into the scene, and that looks a lot better. And now I have each different body part coming in a different direction, spinning and also increasing the scale at the same time to land at the same spot when the beat hits. Then if we go to our second clip and turn it on, we now have a sick puzzle piece like effect. Now, because I rotoscoped out the subject and the shadow, there's a choppy kind of like transform when the beat hits. So I'm going to fix that by just adding a simple flash transition on the background. To fix that, I am going to right click and add a adjustment layer, drag that just above clip 1 and the content aware fill, navigate to the end of the first clip and the start of the second, and just add the effect brightness and contrast just on top. Keyframe brightness and move it up to whatever looks good for you. Go 146, then go a little bit to the start just as it's about to hit, reset, and then maybe a little bit after, and click reset again. Go down to brightness and contrast, select them all and easy ease, and then you have a flash transition when the puzzle pieces hit. That looks good to me, but I think I can make it even better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to effects and presets, type in the effect wiggle and wiggle position, attach that to the adjustment layer, go to the middle keyframe of brightness and contrast, keyframe wiggle speed and wiggle amount, then go to the first keyframe and just drag that down to 0, and then do the exact same on the last keyframe and drag them both down to 0. And what wiggle's going to do is it's going to create just a little like shake of the whole scene. So as you can see when we go back, it's kind of like a big impact when the effects drop down just like that. Because it's moving around the scene, as you can see, it goes out a bit. So what we're also going to do is we are going to add a transform. And then what we're going to do is we are going to click the keyframe scale, add it to like 105, it should do the trick. Go to the first keyframe, click reset, last keyframe, click reset, and easy as those as well. And just like that, an insane puzzle piece like transition for your edits. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe for more. I'm posting plenty of these. Check out my link in the description if you want some editing packs, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.